This does not look at all like a flashy cruise ship show. And the surprising thing about it, these folks are warming up for a cruise line extravaganza, and they're doing it right here in central Ohio, miles from any body of water. They're getting ready to be a hot item on a cruise ship. Good evening. I'm Jane Rogers.
And I'm Dave Kaler, and that's what we're going to talk about a little bit. Just one of the stories tonight in the 5:30 edition of Eyewitness News. Have you ever been on a cruise yet?
I never have, and I want to badly.
Not only that, of course, it's enjoyable to watch those acts, but it's also a lot of good experience for those people, and Barry Pintar will tell about that in just a few moments. But right now, let's take a look at
Barry
today's news.
Pintar today is out with those cruise ship people. He's learning to dance.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
How's it going?
It's loud again. I'm getting another one of these days. Anyway, welcome to the exciting world of cruise ship entertainment. As you said, Jane, maybe not exactly what you expected, but they have to start somewhere. It just so happens right now they're starting in a rehearsal hall here in Columbus, Ohio, of all places. It's an awful lot of hard work, isn't it? How much work is it? Let's get Mary in here. Mary, can I ask you real quick? A lot of work for these guys, isn't it? Is it a tough road to get ready for the ship?
Sure, it's hard work to get ready for any show.
Okay, thanks a lot. Mary is their choreographer. You can go back to work with them. We'll come back a little later and show you a little earlier in the day how they start out their day getting ready to entertain the high-priced ticket payers on cruise ships.
That's for sure. They pay a lot of money for that entertainment.
Yeah, it is. It's an expensive ride, so these guys are going to be really good, and let me tell you, they are.
Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot. We'll be back with more.
Most of us.
Such great experience for those people, and of course they get a great chance to entertain a lot of people on the cruise lines down in the Caribbean, and it's a great place to go. And Jane, I want to tell you, I was fortunate enough 2 years ago to take a cruise in the Caribbean, and I really enjoyed it, and you and Chuck got to go.
Oh,
really,
I would
it's great.
really like to go. You know, teaching those folks how to dance, what to do for a cruise ship is really big business here in central Ohio. It's bringing in a lot of money. And Barry, you're with those folks again, aren't you?
I'm here, and they're doing one singular sensation from Chorus Line. It's a good way to sum up this group, one singular sensation. Let me set the stage here, give you a little bit of background on the type of people we're talking about here. You know, when you see these kind of shows, you see bright, smiling faces, you see real happy, cheerful, wholesome people. Well, guess what? That's exactly what these folks are. When they go on the cruise ship, they're not necessarily allowed to drink, they're not allowed to smoke. They're supposed to uphold the image that they present on stage the whole time they're out at sea. So when you see these people in these bright faces, that's the way they really are. They work really hard to present that. As a matter of fact, they only get about 2 weeks to rehearse before they're out, flying down to Florida and hitting the wild blue ocean. 5 days and counting until this group will literally bop all night long. These long rehearsal hours will all ultimately be put to the test on what some call the ultimate vacation.
Now out on a fun ship cruise, you're eating fancy food and doing what you choose. I'd like your friends back home to get a good look at the first-rate Carnival cruise that you took. All I can say is
take a good look at this razzle-dazzle entertainment and get ready, Carnival, because Columbus is coming.
Yeah, I think it's a big business. It's unusual because there's not too many companies like ours that produce groups for parks and ships and overseas tours for the USO, things like this. So there's a uniqueness to it.
Other companies in this type of business are based in California and Florida, which makes American entertainment productions quite unique. Talent for these shows, though, is recruited from all over. This group represents California, Kansas, Oregon, and more, but let's not forget hometown Ohioans. They are here, too.
It'll be a first experience for me. Never been on a ship, so, you know, a lot of the fun and the dancing and singing in front of a big live audience is going to be nice.
I'm really excited about the group because it's a really professional and an enthusiastic group. Everybody's really ambitious about having a clean and a tight show.
John, Jenny, and the entire cast have been rehearsing for only about a week now, but that's 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. But that's okay, too. They'll work only about 16 hours a week once they hit the big blue.
I'd like your friends back home to get a good look at the first-rate Carnival cruise that you took. All I can say is, well, hey, it where you are. What a fun ship, holy cow. They'd never believe it if your friends could see you now. Take a 3, 4, or 7-day cruise on Carnival.
How do you like that? Pretty talented bunch here, huh? Mary, of course, responsible for a lot of that. Mary happens to live in Worthington, right here in Columbus. Their age here ranges from what, about 20 to 33, right?
Great.
3 20-year-olds, who's that? Okay, Michael back here is 33. Michael's been on a cruise ship before, and so has Devin. Now, Devin, you're originally from California, right?
Originally from California,
Okay,
yeah.
you kind of still live there, I guess.
No, I live in New York City now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, tell these guys what it's like. I'm sure they've been quizzing you the whole time. What is it like to do this exciting show on a cruise ship?
It's really great. A cruise ship is like a little city, and you know, we're the performers, and people really like what we do, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, you get to see all sorts of ports, and you get to meet different kinds of people, and it's like the best time.
Okay, you guys all excited, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, now, when do you leave?
Well, tomorrow.
Oh, you leave tomorrow already? Okay, and they hit the ship on what, Friday? Hey, good luck. It's great talking to you all. There you are. This talented bunch. If we have time, we'll come back and see them perform a little more. As you can see, a lot of talent right here in Columbus that a lot of people didn't even know about.
Oh, I'd love to be a stowaway, Barry.
Yeah, I would
be
too.
great.
I think I'm going to climb in one of their suitcases, and you can get someone to fill. Actually, they're going to be gone till September.
Isn't
So
that great?
if you can get someone to fill in for me till September, I'll see you about then.
Okay.
Let's take the heart of Ohio on the road.
Yeah, we'll really take it on the road and on the sea.
Let's go cruising.
I'm for it.
Thanks, Barry.
Okay.
You know, a sidelight to Barry's piece, Joni Edwards, the young girl from Coshocton that he interviewed in that piece. Well, Joni at one time was Miss Monticello, and Monticello was the canal boat that we rode last year in the heart of Ohio over in Roscoe Village near Coshocton. So
Beautiful girl.
everywhere you go, there is a connection with the heart of Ohio, even if they're headed off to the Caribbean.
You're right. Coming up next.